Hey, it's Jess. This is my 12-week post-op gastric bypass video update. Let's see. So I'm 12 weeks out. I will be 3 months on August 5th, which is next week. I'm having some problems this week. Let's start with what I weighed. I weighed this week and I lost 2 pounds this week, and I am down to 216 from 270. So that is 54 pounds. So that's pretty good for, almost 3 months. Okay. Secondly, I am having some emotional eating problems again. I think my husband and I have been kind of fighting and stuff, and I notice when I have that feeling of angst, if the kids are too much or whatever, I automatically want to go for the food. And like this weekend I caught myself eating when I wasn't even really hungry, and I was eating kind of crappy stuff, like I had some chips and dip and stuff. Now granted, I can't eat very much, and I don't try to push it to the point, that I'm throwing up, but I can't eat often. So while I may be full from a meal, it seems like within an hour or two I'm, hungry again. So I think that I really need to watch that grazing, because I think that's definitely the way that, you can gain some weight back from gastric bypass for sure. So I don't know. I think that we've been going to counseling and stuff, and I think that lately I've been feeling like I used to be a smoker. I quit smoking. I smoked for 15 years. I quit January of 2008, so it's been about 18 months or so. And I realized that I use the food to calm myself. Like if my kids were being wild, or if my husband and I were fighting, or if something was bothering me from the day, I'd go to food, and it was a form of sedation, because my dog's shaking. Because it would sedate me, it would calm me, because what happens when you eat a big meal? You're comfortable, you're relaxed, you just want to watch TV, you want to take a nap. Shh, Lily. So now that I don't have that coping mechanism, I feel kind of raw, and I feel kind of like I don't really know how to soothe myself exactly, or comfort myself, or I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that's having said that, that's definitely better than feeling 270 pounds, eating entire huge pizzas and mass quantities of food, and feeling helpless, like I have no control over my food, or like I want an intervention or something like that. So yes, I would way prefer being 216 and having this hole than to not having the surgery. But I've been hearing some people say that I can get drunk off of a shot glass of wine, and I've been kind of thinking, I deserve to have a shot glass of wine. I never drink. I've just been too boring. And I don't really go to bars or anything, because I've never really felt like a 270-pound woman had any business at a bar seduction scene. But I've been feeling like I want to get a bottle of wine or something lately, and feeling like I deserve it. But I just don't think that emotionally that's a really good time for me now, because, I feel vulnerable to, filling that hole with something else. And I think that I heard once that 30% of all gastric bypass patients have cross addictions after, the surgery or whatever. So I'm going to have to find some way to, deal with that. I've been swimming every day, and I've been swimming for 30 minutes. I noticed that, my stamina is getting better, and I feel my little ab muscles going when I'm swimming. So, it feels good. I usually swim for 20 or 30 minutes every day, and, I go to Bally's, and they have daycare at the gym, and then I sit in that steam room for 15 minutes, not because it's useful of any kind, but, well, it just feels good, so that's good. And I'm getting hit on a lot more at the gym. I think that I've never really noticed, but it's kind of like a bar going to the gym. that there's a lot of guys there that are kind of, you know, sitting at the pool, and they're awfully friendly. And I still think I'm, you know, plenty big, but I think I'm like a normal, like in the normal range chubby now, instead of, you know, morbidly obese. I don't know, that's what I feel like anyway. I just feel chubby. So, see my dog's fighting there in the background. Also, I'll be 3 months on next week on the 5th, and I'm noticing I'm starting to lose my hair a bit, which is not to be, you know, it's not unexpected, but I don't know if, like, the chlorine is hurting my hair or if it's just the natural part of the surgery, but I have really, really thick hair, you know, with curly hair, and, you know, there's just not much here anymore. So, you know, I don't care really, though. I mean, I could go totally bald, and again, to me, nothing is worse than weighing 270. I felt hopeless and awful and terrible, and you know, I feel a lot more hopeful. So, you know, that's it. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is having this hole where eating used to be, but I'm starting to see that it was more of a coping mechanism and maybe, like, you know, a calming thing or something. I'm not sure. So I need to find something else to fill that hole, like, I don't know, walking or something, you know, helpful instead of, you know, hurtful. But I have to go make an appointment this week to get my 3-month blood work. So, but I do think that my hypertension is gone. I think that my sleep apnea is gone. I don't use my CPAP anymore. And I'll find out more about, like, cholesterol. My cholesterol was 300 before the surgery, which is, you know, pretty damn scary for a 32-year-old woman, you know. So, you know, that's it. That is my 12-week update. Bye!